that there was a meeting you had with your employer, with the Godfather, Bob Arum. I gotta ask, what were some things that you wanted to, express to him? What were some things that you wanted to hear from him? Him being the head honcho on that
Yeah,
top.
I just think like, some recognition was nice, Bob knew who I was, and he shared to me the plans, Of course, not getting ahead of ourselves, getting through. I made it clear to him that, none of that matters. I got to take care of business the 15th, which I will. So it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool to talk to my boss, and I mean, I met him before, but never like this. It was really cool, and he, really, you could tell he really cares for the fighters, man. And I felt, felt the love, and it was pretty dope, man. Talking to a living legend, literally.
Hey, greatest promoter of all time, man. When you look down his resume and all the fights and huge fighters that he's promoted, I think it's hands down. Nobody gets close to the Godfather. But before we continue with that conversation, I do want to shout out all the people here checking us out live. We have a question coming from our guy, Jesus. He says, Pregunta, Arnold, Zorrilla is a very underrated boxer, and do you feel like you've seen enough of Zorrilla to know what he brings to the ring?
Yeah, and no. He's very. I do what I do know is he is a very strong fighter. Very powerful, has good pop. I think that he's gonna come in. Of course, wanted to beat me and take my spot, but he's gonna come in. A different fighter. I can't expect the same performance that he put on before. He's gonna come in 100%. And I think he's gonna show a lot. I think you guys are gonna know who he is, but as well know who I am. I think he's probably my toughest fight to date, man. So I'm really looking forward to the fight.
Danielito Zorrilla, 16-0, 12 KOs out of Puerto Rico. What was that process like making this fight? We know you've been calling out the champions and the top 5 guys for a long, long time. So what was the process like, agreeing to a Zorrita fight when, there's big fights out you for there and you're taking a big risk?
To me, I got to get through this to get the other big fight. Other people are busy right now, and eventually, I think once, all the top guys get done fighting their fights, which they are pretty much, a lot of them have some lined up already. Then we all start meeting, but it was a no-brainer for us. We said yes right away. It wasn't even no hesitation. So we're excited.
And of course, this is in a sense pitting the Mexican crowd against the Puerto Rican crowd. Danielito Zorrilla, he's gonna have the backing of Miguel Cotto. I gotta ask, does that motivate you? Having a guy, that paved the way for Puerto Rico. Like, you grew up watching him as I assume you did. Does that motivate you, like, for you to want to, be one of his guys, show him what you have, who you are? Does that add motivation to you come fight night?
Yeah, of course. Having him there and watching us fight is pretty cool. Especially if I defeat his guy, that's more icing on the cake, right? So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for that night. I think tickets are almost sold out. So I'm excited.
Do you expect this fight to kind of bring out, obviously you're a Cali guy, you're a South Del Monte guy, but do you feel like this is going to bring out your Mexican side? You think there's going to be some toe-to-toe action if it breaks out? What do you expect come fight night?
Yeah, I expect an exciting fight. I always bring exciting fights. So I know he's also a great come forward fighter. So probably gonna clash in the middle. So we'll see, man. We'll see how much we can both dish out and take.
Now, going back to the Bob Arum conversation, are there any details that you can reveal about that? Maybe a roadmap, or did you guys discuss that at all, or was it just kind of strictly, this is what's next and you got to get through this?
Well, there was a lot of things said, but like I said, I don't really like talking about that stuff. I just got to get through the 15th. Once I get through the 15th, we can do this interview again, and I could maybe share some details. But
Yep.
I'm not worried about the what was said. Because at the end of the day, if I don't take care of business the 15th, none of that happens.